Namaste. Okay, today is Garuda Purana, chapter 7. And 69 verses. Be about 45 minutes, I think. Ata sabdamotyāyaha Sutta uvaca iti shrutva tu garudaha Kamampito shivat ta Kamampito shivat tapat Kamampito shivat tapatrapat Kamampito shivat tapatrapat Janana mupakaraltam punaha papracha kyashabama Garuda uvaca Krutva Papani Manujaha Brahmadada Mudutitopi Va Na Yananti Yatana Yamyaha Genopayana Gatyatam Samsaralno Bamaguna Samsaralno Bamagunanam Naranom Dinachatasam Papopahata Buddhatinam Vishoyopahata Tamanam Udutaraltam Padasvaminum Puranol Tab Binishchitta Binishchayam Badasvaminum Puranol Tab Binishchayam Badasvaminum Puranol Tab Binishchayam Badasvaminum Puranol Tab Binishchayam Upayam yana manujaha sadagatim yananti matava Shri Bhagavan Satu Purushatam Devaya Dai Kushaya Manushanam Hitaya Pai Sharano Shiva Bahito Putva Saivam Te Katayamyaham Dulgatiha Gatita Pulvama Putranam Ja Papinam Putrinam Taimikanam Tu Na Kadachit Kageshvara Kadachit Kageshvara Putra Janamanirotaha Siadiadi Kenapi Kaimano Tada Kashichidupayana Putrot Patatim Prasatayat Haribam Chakatam Shrutva Shatachanundvi Bitanataha Pakatiya Shri Shiva Marathya Putra Mudpadayatu Sutiha Punanamano Naraka Pitaram Trayate Sutaha Tasma Putra Iti Prokataha Svayameva Syasamphuva Ekopi Putro Taltamama Saivam Tarayate Kulam Putureno Lokan Jayati Shrutiresho Sanatani iti Vedairapi proktam putramaha tmiyamuttamam tasmat putramukham drushatva muchyate paitraka drunot pauturasya spaisanan maltio muchyate cha ronotrayat lokanatye dudibah prapatih putra prapauturakai. My injury makes it even harder. Putra pautura prapauturakai. 브라흐모트 부뚜로는 나야띠 삼그르히 따스드 바토 삼그르히 따스드 바토 나야뜨 에밤 지냐 뜨바 카가시레 슈트 히나자 디수땀 스티아자트 살바노에 피아흐 사발노에 피아흐 사발너수 예 부뚜라 아우라사흐 카가 다 에바 시라드타다 네나 비뚜르놈 스발가 했다바흐 시라드테나 부뚜라다드테나 스바리아티 기무치아테 브레토피 파라다드테나 카타흐 스발감마야 슈르누 아트라이보다 하리 슈예 아트라이보다 하리 슈예 아트라이보다 하리 슈예 하미티 하삼 아트라이보다 하리 슈예 하미티 하삼 아트라이보다 하리 슈예 하미티 하삼 뿌라타나무 아울트바데히감 아울트바데히카다 나시아 바람 마하드미야수 자카무 뿌라 드레타 유게 땅알 구슈유 라자시드 마푸르바 하나흐 마호다예 뿌레 라미에 달마니슈투어 마하발라흐 야즈바 다나파티흐 시리만 브라흐마누여흐 사투바트 살라흐 시라자라구누오 페토 다야다 구슈누여 사미유타흐 발라야마사 탈메너 브라자흐 부트라 니바우라사느 구슈어드라 탈마라토 니티암 사다는 누여는 다는 더 야는 너르파흐 사다는 누여는 다는 더 야는 너르파흐 사다는 누여는 다는 더 사다는 누여는 다는 더 사다는 누여는 다는 더 야는 너르파흐 사다는 누여는 다는 더 야는 너르파흐 사다는 누여는 다는 사다는 누여는 다는 사다는 누여는 다는 더 사다는 누여는 다는 더 야는 너르파흐 에까다 찌는 마하바후흐 사사이니요 무르가얌 까따흐 바남 비셰샤 가하남 나나 부르쿠셔 사만 나나 부르쿠셔 사만은 비타무 나나 무르가가 나나 무르가가 너 나나 무르가가 너 길넘 나나 바쿠시 나나 바쿠슈이 니나 디타무 바나마티에 따다 라자 무르감 두라다파시아타 테나 미드토 무르고티바 바누에나 수두르투에나 짜 바노마다야 땀 따시야 바네달샤나 메히 바네달샤나 메히반 메이 바네달샤나 메히 바네달샤나 메이반 까쿠슈에노 루티랄 드레노 사 라자누자가마 따무 따또 무르가프라 상은게나 바나마니에드 비셰샤 사흐 구슈트 구셔 막가는 투어 구슈트 구셔 막가는 투어 구슈트 구셔 막가는 투어 누르파티흐 시라마 삼타 파무 찌칫 시라마 삼타 파무 찌칫타흐 잘라샤얌 사마사디야 사시바 에바 비아가하타 빠빠오 따두다감 시담 바드마가는 타디바시담 따토바티리아 살릴라드 비시라모 바푸르바 하나흐 다달샤 니아그로 타따룸 시tat I hate it. My throat is not working. 시tat 차얌 마노하람 마하비트 바비스틸럼 바쿠슈이 삼키니나 디타무 바나시야 따시야 살바시야 마하케투미바 스티타무 무람 따시야 사마사디야 비셔사다 마히바티흐 아타 브라탐 다달샤타오 구슈트르드 피암 구슈트르드 피암 구슈트르드 피암 비아쿠라는드리야무 우드까짬 말리남 구부자 닐맘삼 비마달샤나무 땀 드르셔트바 비끄르땀 고람 비스미토 바푸르바 하나흐 브라토피 드르셔트바 땀 고라마트비 마가땀 느르파무 사무투수카마나 부트바 다시아는 틱팀까 다시아는 팀까 무파가타흐 아브라티 뜨사 따다 땅알쿠슈유 브라타라조 느르팜 바차흐 Pratapavo maya tyagataha praptosami paramam katim Tepata samyogan mahabaho jato tanyataro samyaham Rajovacha Kurushana Balnakara Lasya Pratatavam Koradashanam Rajovacha I don't know if I said it. Kurushana Balnakara Lasya Pratatavam Koradashanam Kena Kalmapipa Kena Praputam Te Bahuvamangalam Pratatavakaranam Tata Puruhi Saivamasheshotahu Kosi Tevam Kena Tanena Pratatavam Te Vinashyati Prata Ubancha Katayami Nurupashireshuthu Saivameva Ditasutava Puratatavakaranam Shurutava Tayam Kaltum Teva Haimasi Tevamal Hamsi Tevamai Hamsi looks like a misprint. Vaidesham Nama Nagaram Saivasampattu Samaman Pitama Nana Janapada Kilnam Nana Ratna Samakulam Halmia Prasa Dashopa Piam Halmia Prasa Dashopa Tuyam Nana Taima Samanam Vitam Tatraham Niabasam Tata Devaljanaratahu Sada Vaishyo Jatiya Sudevoham Namana Viditamasutu Te Abiena Taipita Devaha Gabiena Pitarasatata Vivitail Dana Yoga Vivitail Dana Yoga Ishijam Vipraha Samtapilta Samtalpita Maya Dina는 Takurupanuena Piashijam Dina는 Takurupanue Piashijam Tatutamanana Manekata Tatusaivam Nishipalam Rajanamama Daiva Dupa Gatam Yata Me Nishipalam Jatam Sukurutam Tadubadami Te Mama Pai Samtatil na Seti na Suhurun na Cha Banan Tabaha Na Cha Mitram Hi Me Tadurugyahu Kuria Daul Tubadehikamu Yasya na Syanan Maharaja Shiradatam Masika Shwodoshama Pratatavam Susutiram Tasya Etaihu Shiradatasha Tairapi 뜨바마울 트바데히감 뜨바마울 트바데히감 그르뜨바 마모드타야. I wanna say this. I can't say he because of my injuries. 뜨바마울 트바데히 뜨바마울 트바데히감 그르뜨바 마모드타라 마히바테. 발노남 짜이바 살베숑 라자 바는 투리호지앗 바는 투리호자 바는 투리호 바는 투리호지앗데. 자는맘 따라야 라제는드라 마누이라트남 다다미테. 야타메 사드가틸 푸야드 브라타 요니쉿 사드가틸 푸야드 브라타 요니쉿자 까츠차띠. 따타 까리암 뜨바야 비라 마마 제디츠 차시 뿌리야무 제디츠 차시 뿌리야무. 구슈타 뜨르셔 디필 두허카이허 구슈타 뜨르셔 디필 두허카이허. 브라타뜨밤 두허사함 마마. 스바두다감 팔람 짜스티 바네스미느 시달람 시바무. 나 브라브노미 구슈탈토함 두르셜토 나 잘람 그바치트. 야디 메히 밥에드라 자는 비티 밥에드라 자는 비틀 나라 야누어 마하느. 다다그레 베다마는 드라이시짱 끄리야 살바울 트바데힉 다이히키 살바울 트바다이힉 다이 살바울 트바다이히키 살바울 트바다이히키 다이 살바울 트바다이히키 살바울 트바다이히키. That's the best I could do with my injury. He, ha, anything ha is very difficult for me to say. Ha is better than ha. Ha is very difficult. Tada nashyati me nunam 브라타뜨뜨밤 나뜨라 삼샤야흐. 베다 마는뜨라 스타포 다남 다야 살바뜨라 자는 투슈. 사츠차스라시라 바놈 사츠차스라시라 바놈 베슈노흐 부자 사지자나 삼가티흐. 브라타요니 비나샤야 바바는 띠띠 마야 슈루타무. 아또 바쿠슈요미 때 베슈노 부잠 브라타트 바나시님. 수발너드바야마니야 수발너니아야 삼치타무 수발너니아야 삼치타무. 다시야 나라야노시아이감 브라티맘 푸파 까르파야트. 비타바스트라 유가츠 차는남 살바 파라노유슈 살바 파라노유슈이담. 스나비담 비비타이스토 야이라 티바 비비타이스토 야이라 티바시야 야제트 따따흐. 20 verses left. 볼베투 시리타람 다시야 다크시누에 마투수다나무. 바시찜에 바마남 데바무드타레 자 가다타라무 마티에 피타마함 짜이바 따타 데밤 마헤시바라무 부자야츠짱 비타네나 가는 타포실바디 피흐 뿌르타크 따따흐 브라다쿠슈이니 브라다쿠슈이 누이 그르티야 바흐나우 삼달피야 데바타흐 크르테나 다트나 구슈이레노 비시베데밤 시짱 달파야트 따따흐 스나토 비니땅아테마 야자마나흐 사마히타흐 나라야노 그레 비티바트스 밤 그리야마울트바데히키무 아라페타 야타샤스트람 구로탈로파 비발지타흐 구리야츠츠라드타니 살바누이 부르셔시오트 살자남 부르셔시오트 살자남 따따흐 바다니 비프레피오 다디야츠짜이바 드라요다샤 샤야다남 브라다트트바 짜 카텀 브라타시아 닐바페트 라조바짜 카탐 브라타카텀 구리야드 다디야 뜨케나 비타나타흐 부루히 살바누까문빠 알타 카텀 브라타 비무쿠티다무. Did I read this? 라조바짜. I have to read this verse again. 13 verses left. 카탐 브라타 카텀 구리야드 다디야 뜨케나 비타나타흐 부루히 살바누까문빨탐 카텀 브라타비무쿠티다무 브라타 우방아짜 사투 브르시tam 마하라자 가타야미 니보타 데 브라타트밤 나 바베디에나 다네나 수드르 투에나 자 다남 브라타카텀 나마 살바슈파비나 샤나무 둘라팜 살바로카남 둘가티쿠쇼야카라카무 삼타부타하토카마얌 삼타부타하토카마얌 두 카텀 비타야 브라흐메 샤케 샤바유탐 브라흐메 샤케 샤바유탐 사하 브라흐메 샤케 샤바유탐 사하 로카파라이흐 Kushwira jiapul nobi baram. Kushwira jiapul nobi baram. Kushwira jiapul nobi baram. Branui bat. Kushwira jiapul nobi baram. Branui batia pagatia Vipraya tehi tava dana shataiha kimaniaiha. 10 verses left. Brahma matye tata vishnuha shankankaraha shamkaro vyayaha. Brajya not one you want. Brajya dishu cha tatkanon tue. Lokapalanan krameno tu. Samanpujiya Vitivadarajanan tu paiha. Kusumachanan danaiha. Tato dugata jya sahitam katam deyam hiranamayama Saivadanatikam Jaitanam Mahapatakana Shanam Kaitavyam Shiradatayam Rajanam Pratatva Bini Burutataye. Rajanam Pratatva Bini Burutataye. One more. Rajanam Pratatva Bini Burutataye. Sorry again, I got distracted. Rajanam Pratatva Bini Burutataye. Rajanam Pratatva Bini Burutataye. I'll take it. Shri Bhagavanubhaja Evam Samjari Patastasya Pratena Saha Kashyapa Sena Jagamanupadam Hasatya Shivarata Samkula Tato Pale Samayate Tattva Rajinye Mahamanuim Namasakurutya Punaha Pratya Prato Darshana Meivan one more. Prato Darshana Mei, very hard for me to say. Mei, Prato Darshana Meivan. I'll take it. Damn my injuries. Tasamadu Banadu Vinishukuramya. Tasamadu Banadu Vinishukuramya. Tasamadu Banadu Vinishukuramya. Rajapi Sivapuram Yayao. Sivapuram Cha Samasadya Tatsaivam Pratapashvitam. Chakara Vitibatu Pakushuinen Noltubati Kajam. Chakara Vitibatu Pakushui. Vitibatu Pakushuinen Noltuba. Vitibatu Pakushuinen Noltubati Kajam. Vitim Tasya punuya pradanena prato mukuto divam yayao. I want to say this again. Bitibat bako shuinen naul tevade kajam. Bitibat bako shui. Bitibat bako shuinen. Bitibat bako shuinen naul tevade kajam. Bitimu. Tasya punuya pradanena prato mukuto divam yayao. Shirad tena paradat tena katahu pratopi sadgatimu kim punahu putradat tena pitan yaditi jad putamu yaditi jad putamu. Last verse. Itihasamimam punuyam Shrinoti Shirabayachicha Yahu Na Tao Pratatvamaayatahu Papa Chara Yuta Papi. Iti Shri Garuda Puranue Sarodhatare Bapurubahana Brata Samskaro Nama Sabatamotyayahu. I'm gonna take a little break. 36 minutes. That's not bad. 70, almost 70 verse 30. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It was rough, but okay. Okay. Oops, what did I do? Cancel. Okay, chapter 7. Papurubahana's sacrament for the departed one. Sudasat, having heard this, Garuda, trembling like a leaf of the holy victory, again questioned the Keshava for the benefit of men. Garuda said, tell me by what means men who have committed sins unknowingly or knowingly escape from the torments of the servants of Yama. For those men who are immersed in the ocean of transmigration of weak intelligence, their reason clouded by sin, their self dimmed by attachment to sense objects. For their uplifting, tell me, O Lord, the exact meaning of the Puranas and the means by which people attain a happy condition of Mahatava. The Blessed Lord said, O Dharmakushuya, you have done well in asking for the benefit of men. Listen attentively, and I will tell you all. Hard indeed, as already said, is the fate of the simple and those without sons, but never so a Lord of birds, that of those who have sons and who are righteous. If by any past action of his the birth of a son has been prevented, then some means should be taken for obtaining a son. Having listened to the Haribamsha, or performed the Shahatachanandi, or worship the blessed Shiva with devotion, the intelligent should beget a son. The son saves his father from the hell called Buddha. Therefore he was named Putra by the self-existent himself. Even a single son, if righteous, carries the whole family over. By the son he conquers the world, is the ancient saying. The Vedas also proclaim the great importance of the son. Accordingly, having seen the face of a son, one is released from the debt of the forefathers. By the touch of his grandson, a mortal is released from the threefold debt. With the help of sons, grandsons, and great-grandsons, he goes from the world and obtains heaven. The son of a Brahma, marriage uplifts, but the illegitimate drags down. Knowing this, O best of birds, one should avoid a woman of lower caste. Sons having father and mother of the same caste are legitimate, O bird. They alone, by making Shraddha gifts, are the means of their fathers attaining heaven. Need I say one attains heaven by means of the Shraddha performed by a son? When a departed one went to heaven, even when it was offered by another. Now listen. Concerning this, I will give you, from ancient history, an example of the efficacy of gifts for the higher body. Formerly in the Treta age, O Dharmakushuya, there reigned over the delightful city of Mahodaya a king named Bapurvahana, who was very powerful and firm in righteousness. A sacrificer, lord of gifts, prosperous, a lover of Brahmans, valuing the good, endued with good character and of good conduct, compassionate, skilled, righteously protecting his subjects as though they were his own sons, always delighting in kshatriya duties and punishing the guilty. Once that powerful king, with his army, went hunting. He entered a thick forest full of various kinds of trees, crowded with various species of animals, and resounding with the cries of various birds. In the midst of the forest the king saw a deer in the distance. The deer, severely wounded by his very hard arrow, ran out of sight into the interior of the forest, carrying the arrow with him. The king, following the bloodstains on the grass, pursued the deer and came into another forest. Why is my voice sounding like that? Didn't sound earthly. Am I dead? I hope not. I mean, maybe I am. That leader of men, hungry with parched throat, fainting with the heat and with fatigue, coming to a lake, bathed in it with his horse. Then, having drunk of that cool water, rendered fragrant by the pollen of the lotus, Bapurvahana came out of the water refreshed, and saw a delightful fig tree giving cool shade, with its large spreading boughs sounding with many birds, and standing like a big standard over the whole forest. The king approached and sat at its fruit. Now he beheld a departed one of terrible appearance, humpbacked and fleshless, with hair erect, dirty, and with senses discomposed by hunger and thirst. Seeing him deformed and dreadful, Bapurvahana wondered. The departed one, also seeing the king who had come to that dreadful forest, and becoming filled with curiosity, came near to him. Then, O Dharmakushuya, this king of the departed spoke thus to the king. I have escaped the condition of the departed and reached the highest condition by being in touch with you, O great armed one. I am highly blessed. The king said, O black complexioned and gaping mouthed, by what bad deeds did you reach the state of the departed, dreadful to see and highly unhappy? Tell me in detail the cause of your condition, dear. Who are you, and by what gifts will your condition as departed pass away? The departed one said, I will tell you everything from the beginning, O best of birds. You will surely have compassion upon me when you have heard the cause of my condition as departed. There is a town named Vaidasha, possessed of all prosperity, having many districts, and abounding in precious stones of various kinds. beautiful with palaces and mansions, and in which many religious acts are performed. There, O reverencer, I dwelt, always engaged in worship of the Shining Ones. By caste I am a Vaishya, by name Shudeva, please know. By fire offering I pleased the Shining Ones, and likewise the forefathers by food. I gladdened the twice born by offering various gifts. I gave food of various kinds to the poor, the blind, and the wretched. All this, O king, through my evil fate has proved fruitless. How my good deeds proved fruitless I will relate to you. I have no offspring, no companion, no relative, and no friend like you, who will perform for me the ceremonies for the higher body. If the 16 monthly Shraddhas, O great king, are not performed, the condition as departed becomes firmly fixed, even if hundreds of annual Shraddhas are performed for him. Uplift me then, O Lord of Earth, by doing the ceremonies for my higher body. It is said that in this world the king is the kinsman of all castes. Therefore, O Lord of Kings, help me over, and I will give you a most precious jewel, so that my departed condition may be destroyed, and my higher state arise. In that manner, please act, O warrior, if you desire my welfare. Suffering from the misery of hunger and thirst, I cannot endure this departed condition. In this forest there is sweet and cool water and pleasant fruits, but I am not able to grasp them at all, although afflicted with hunger and thirst. If the great Narayana rite is performed for me, O king, along with all the ceremonies for the higher body with Vedic mantras, then surely my condition as departed will unfailingly pass away. Vedic mantras, austerities, gifts, and compassion to all beings. Listen to holy scriptures, worship of Vishnu, association with the good. These, I have heard, are the destroyers of the departed condition. So I will tell you about the worship of Vishnu, the destroyer of the departed condition. Bring 2 pieces of gold honestly gained, and make 1 image of Narayana from them, O king. Dress it with a pair of yellow cloths, put on it various ornaments, bathe it in many waters, and placing it, you should worship thus. Place Shridhara to the east of it, and Matusudana to the south, to the west, Vamanadeva to the north, Gadadhara. Okay, Vishnu, another form. These are forms of Vishnu. In the middle, Pitamaha, and also Maheshvara. Worship these in turn with sandal paste and flowers according to the rite. Then having gone round them, make offerings in the fire to these deities. Make offerings to the universal deities with clarified butter, curds, and milk. Next, having bathed, calm and controlled in mind, the sacrificer should perform according to the rite in front of Narayana the ceremony for the upper body. He must commence as prescribed in the scriptures by giving up anger and greed, and perform all the ceremonies and the release of a bull. Then he must give 13 sets of pots to Brahmins, and having made the gift of a bed, consecrate a pot of water for the sake of the departed. The king said, "How is the pot for the departed to be prepared, and in accordance with what rites must it given? Tell me on account of my sympathy for all, about the pot which gives release to the departed." The departed said, "O great king, you have done well in asking this. Please take notice, and I will describe what good gift by which the departed condition cannot exist. The gift which is named the pot for the departed is a destroyer of all evil. In all the worlds it is difficult to obtain this dissipator of evil conditions. Having prepared a pot of refined gold, consecrated it to Brahma, Isha, and Keshava, and all the guardians of the quarters, filled it with clarified butter and worshipped before it with devotion, give it to a twice-born. What good are 100 other gifts from you? Brahma in the middle, likewise Vishnu and Shankara, eternal giver of happiness, in the east and other directions, in the neck of it. the guardians of the universe in order. These having duly worshipped, O king, with incenses, flowers, and sandal paste, one should give away the golden pot full of milk and clarified butter. This gift, O king, which is superior to all other gifts in removing great sins, should be made with faith for the release of the departed. The blessed Lord spoke on. His army, while he was thus conversing with the departed, followed him up with elephants, horses, and chariots, O Gashapa. On the arrival of the army, the departed one, having given the great jewel to the king, bowed to him, again implored him, and became invisible. Having come out of the forest, the king returned to his city, and arrived there, remembering all that was said by the departed one. He duly performed the bird, the rites and ceremonies for the dweller in the upper body, and the departed, released by these sacred gifts, attained heaven. By the Shiradata, performed even by a stranger, the departed attain a happy state. I can't read this. I think that's what it says. I'm gonna read the whole thing and then check it. By the Shiradata, performed even by a stranger, the departed attain a happy state. What wonder then that when the son performs it, the father should reach it. He who hears and he who causes others to hear this holy history never go to the departed condition, though they may have acted sinfully. That's a good thing. Chapter 7, verse 68. Even my, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. Okay. What am I doing? Got Raghuveda, chapter 150, book 1. Wow, it's really short. Namaste. Puru Tva Ta Shivan Bocheri Ragune Ta Shivan Bocheri Ta Shivan Bocheri Ragune Tava Sividan Dodasieva Sharano Mahasya Pianinasya Taninahu Brahoshwe Jidara Rushahu Katan Jana Varajigato Adevayohu Sa Jananduro Vipura Maltio Maho Vra Tanantamo Divi Puratete Agune Panushohu Siyama Namaste. Yay. Agni, thy faithful servant I call upon thee with many a gift, as in the keeping of the great inciting God. Thou who never movest thee to aid the indolent, the godless man, him who though wealthy never brings an offering. Splendid, O singer, is that man, mightiest of the great in heaven. Agni, may we be foremost with thy worshippers. Taking a break. Well, I'm gonna finish the Yoga Sutras today. Yeah, I have time. Okay, sorry, that was a long break. I don't have much to do. I'm gonna finish the Yoga Sutras again. The entire book again today. That's a really good thing. Means lots of power. Okay. A little intimidated. Yoga Sutra is the most intimidating. Namaste. Tadang Salva Paranomala Petasia Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo. One more. Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo. One more. I also want to check this. That looks like a P. But is it? Yeah, it is. Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo. Salvaihu Glashakaima Baranoi Bimukutas Glashakaima Baranoi Bimukutasia Jinya Nasya Glashakaima Baranoi Bimukutasia Jinya Nasya Nanantiam Pavati Barakeno Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Manantam Samasa Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Manantam Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Manantam. Sorry. Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Mana Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Mana Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Manantam Tamasa Pipu Tama Buddha Manantam Jinyana Satitvam Gvachideva Rajasa Paravaltita Mudukhat Tuitam Grahano Samaltam Pavati Tasya Yadam Saivaira Varano Malaira Bhagatam Saivaira Varano Malaira Bhagatam Saivaira Varano Malaira Bhagatam Pavati Tadam Pavati Asya Nanantiam Pavati Asya Nanantiam. What's going on? Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Sampadiate. One more. Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Jinyaya. Sorry about this. Yeah, I'm not just studying Sanskrit, I'm studying to survive. If I were healthy, I would show off. Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripamo Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripam Jinya Nasya Nanantia Jinyaya Maripam Sampadiate Yatha Kashe Kadiotahu Yatreda Mukutamu 아는토 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은갈리라바야트 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은굴리라바야트. One more. 아는토 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은굴리 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은굴리라바야트. One more. 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은굴리라바 마누이마 비티아트 타마 낭은굴리라바야트. 아그리 바스탐 브라티아 문차트 타마 지후보 피아부자야트 브라티아 문차트 타 브라티아 문차트 타마 지후보 브라티아 문차트 타마 마지후보 브라티아 문차트 타 브라티아 문차트 타마 지후보 브라티아 문차트 타마 지후보 브라티아 문차트 타마 마지후보. Very hard for me to say because of my injury. Namaste taught me, but I forgot that Sanskrit is a living language. So if I say, "Oh, this is too much for me," it gets discouraged a little too. Sorry, I don't know. I'm just trying to recover. If I'm healthy, I would not be disrespecting, not as much anyway. Pratia munchata tamachi hubo piapu jayata. Pratia munchata tamachi hubo piapu jayata iti. And it's a very loving language. It's a living and loving language. It's like a cat. Then, because of the endlessness of knowledge from which all obscuring defilements have passed away, what is yet to be known amounts to little. The knowledge which is freed from all obscurations by hindrances and by karma becomes endless. The sattva of the obscured knowledge, overwhelmed by the tamas which obscures it and kept in motion here and there only by the rajas, is set free and becomes fit for the process of knowing. In this case, when it has become rid of defilement by any of the defilements of the covering, it becomes endless. In consequence of the endlessness of knowledge, what is yet to be known amounts to little, to no more than a firefly in the sky. On which point this has been said, a blind man pierced a jewel. One without fingers strung it on a cord. One without a neck put it on. A dumb man paid honor to it. "33 is the longest. 34 is the last one. It's pretty short. So I'll do one more and then take a break and then do 33 and probably take another break and finish it. Okay. 따따흐 그릇딸타. Sorry. So when I show you guys something, forgot what this name is. It's yeah, I forgot the name, but this is a weapon. I mean, I don't know. Oh, I guess I know how to use it as a weapon. It's called jewel. I don't use jewel anymore. I use this, but if you just carry this around, you don't even have to use it. If bad people are, they want to do stuff to you, if you just show this, they'll get distracted. This doesn't work with good people. It only works with demons, demon-possessed people, or people who are trying to hurt other people. Okay, here we go. Sorry, so I carry this around now. From the beginning. 따따흐 그릇딸타남 바리너 마크라마사 Parino makrama sama petil kunon. Parino makrama sama petil kunonam. Parino makrama sama petil kunonam. Tasya talmame kasiodaya. Talmame kasiodai. Sio talmame kasiodaya. Talmame kasiodaya tekurtal tanam. Talmame kasiodaya tekurtal ta. Sorry. Talmame kasiodaya tekurtal ta. Talmame kasiodaya tekurtal tanam. This is what happens when I get distracted. It's just my muscles, my nerves just tighten up and I can't say things. Talmame kasiodaya tekurtal tanam. Gunonam. Parino makramahu. Parisamapiat. Parisamapiate. Na hi kurta poga pavalgahu. Parisamaputakramah Kushonamapia Basatan tu Mutusahanante. Parisamaputakramah Kushonamapia Basatan tu Mutusahanante. Kushonamapia Basatan tu Mutu. Kushonamapia Basatan tu Mutusahanante. I'll take it. Okay. When, as a result of this, the aspects have fulfilled their purpose, they attain to the limit of the sequence of mutations. As a result of the rise of the rain cloud of things, when the aspects have fulfilled their purpose, they end the sequence of their mutations. For, having completed their experience and their liberation, and having attained the limit of their sequence, are incapable of lingering even for a moment. Alright, so I think I need a break. I've been stuttering. Okay, that was a long break. Whatever. Ata koyam gramo nameti kushano pratiyogi parino ma parananta nilgrahiyahu parino ma parananta nilgrahiyahu kamahu gramahu parino ma paranantari tani nitanil parino ma parananta nilgrahiyahu gramahu. The style that's not proper. Yeah, I'm good. 구셔너 나는 딸 구셔너 나는 딸이야 뜨마 구셔너 나는 딸이야 뜨마 파리너 마시아 바라는 때나 바사네나 파리너 마시아 바라는 때나 바사네나 그루히아테 그라마흐 나 히에나. Yeah, it's long. 히에나누 부타크라마쿠쇼노 히아나누 부타크라마쿠쇼노. Number 1. 너는 나바뿌 나나바뿌라 너는 나바. Okay. 히아나. Sorry. 히아나. 너는 바노 너는 나바 히아나누 부타크라마쿠쇼 너는 나바 뿌라노타 파스트라시아는테 파바티. Did I miss anything else? Yep, there's another version. 나바시아. Okay, I have to read it again. 뿌라노타 파스트라시아는테 파바티. Just want to double check this. I'm getting a little tired already. 니티에슈 짱 그라모 들으셨더흐 드바이 갸땀 니티아땀 구더스 타스 니티아땀. wanna double check. 구더스 타 니티아땀 구더스 타. 파리노 미니티아땀. Number 2. 너무 많이 파리노 마니티아땀 짱 따뜨라 구더스타니티아땀 부르셔시야 파리노 미니티아땀 파리노 미니티아땀. Number 3. No money again. Okay. 파리노 마니티아땀. Right? Yeah. Okay. 구노나무 야스미는 파리노 미야마네 야스미는 파리노 미야마네. Number 4. 너마나 마마 파리のままパリのまま OK 야스미는 파리のまま야스미는 파리のままね야스미는 파리のままね따뜻밤 나 비하니아테 나는 니티아무 우파야시야 짱 따뜻밤 나티 따뜻밤 나티 따뜻밤 나피카 나는 니티아트밤 따뜻라 구노 탈메슈 무드티아디슈 파리노마 파라는 따닐그라 히야흐 You know, this thing was getting in my way. That's what was going on. Okay, where was I? 따뜻바나 비타카 따니티아트 무드티아디슈 파리노마 파라는 따닐그라 히야흐 그라모 라브타 파리야 바사노 니티에슈 타이미슈 구누에시바 라브타 파리야 바사나흐 구누에시바 라브타 파리야 바사나흐 구누에시바 라브타 파리야 구누에시바 라브타 파리야 바사나흐 구르스타 니티에슈 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에 구르스타니티에슈 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 디슈토에 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 디슈토에 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 One more. 스바루 바마트라프라 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 Damn my injuries. 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 슈토에슈 스바루 바마트라프라 디슈토에슈 무그타 부르슈에슈 I have to see what's going on again. Yeah, I'm not in a very good environment to read Sanskrit because there's a deadly criminal living here. Thankfully, he's 83 years old. 80 years old, not 83, 80 years old. 구르스타니티에슈 스바루 바마트라파라 티슈투에 스바루 바마트라파라 티슈투에슈 스바루 바마트라파라 티슈투에슈 무그타 부르슈에슈 스바루 바세티타 스바루 바세티 스바루 바세티타 Why am I? 스바루 바세티타 그라메노이바누 푸야타 이티 타트라피아 라브타 타트라피아 I can't say because I got distracted. That's what the criminal does. Demons will make you not be able to speak Sanskrit. I could guarantee you that. Tatrapia labuta pariyavasanahu. What I meant by demons is the human being possessed by the demon themselves. They get scared away by this, so they'll use a human to distract me from doing what I'm doing. Otherwise it will be exorcism, but since there's a physical deadly criminal who is 80 years old living in this household right now, right next to me, the exorcism becomes, well, he may drop dead, like without me even. I'm non-violent, by the way. I don't use anything. I just try to scare away people when they try to attack me. But yeah, I'm non-violent. I meant by with Sanskrit, it might make him drop dead. Anyway, Tatra Pialabata Pariabasanaha. Tatra Pialabata Pariabasanaha. Tatra Pialabata Pariabasanaha. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriyanumu Padaya Karpita. I just want to know how long this thing is. Yeah, it's the longest. So this is the most challenging until the end. Shabda Purushatwana Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupa. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupadaya. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupa Mu. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupadaya Kalpita Iti. I want to say it one more time. Sorry, this is what happens when I get distracted by a deadly criminal who's 80 years old. He's the only person. I mean, he lives right there, right next to me. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupa. Shabda Purushatwana Sati Kriya Mupadaya Kalpita Iti. Atasya Samsarasya Satitya Katya Cha Gunueshu Paltamanasya Sati. So yeah, sorry about this. Just if you want to help me, if you're a billionaire, you could buy me a place, and this will be 10 times better, I guarantee you. Grama Sama Patilna Peti Abachani Yamet Katama Asati Prashna Ekanantabachaniya Ekanantabachaniyaha Saibo Jato Marishyati Iti Po Iti Ata Saibo Murutava Janishyota Iti Vipajya Vachani Yametat Vipajya Vachani Yametat Vipajya Vachani Yametat Pratyudita Khyatiha Kushvina Purushanaha Kushvina Purushana Kushvina Turushanaha Kushvina Turushanaha Kushalona Janishyata Itarasutu Janishyote Tata Manushuya Jatiha Shreyasi Na Pa Shreyasi Tyavam Paripurushatue Vipajya Vachaniyaha Prashanaha Pashunati Kurutya Pashunati Kurutya Shreyasi Deva Nurushvim Shachati Kurutya Deva Nurushvim Shachati Kurutya Neti Deva Nurushvim Shachati Kurutya Neti. Sorry, almost done with 33. Ayam Devavachan tvabachaniya prashnaha samsaro yamananta panatananta iti kushalasya sati samsara krama samapatil natara syati. Has to be the hardest word before the end, huh? Samsara krama samapatil natara syati. Samsara krama samapatil natara syati. Number 1. Please. Ma pari sa. Ma pari sa. Ma pari sa. Ma pari. Okay, I want to say the original one more time, and then so there's pari in between ma and sa. Samsara krama samapatil natara. Samsara krama samapatil natara syati. And then the second version. Samsara krama pari samapatil natara syat. Samsara krama pari samapatil natara syati. Samsara krama pari samapatil natara syati. Anyatara vatara nue. Anyatara vatara nue doshahu. Anyatara vatara nue doshahu. Last verse. Tasmad vyakaranuya evayam prashna iti. I'll say it again. Tasmad vyakaranuya evayam prashna iti. Yay, I got through it. And 34 is short. What now is this so-called sequence? The positive correlate to the moment, recognized as such at the final limit of the mutation, is a sequence. A sequence has as its essence a continuous series of moments and is cognized as such at the final limit, termination of the mutation. For when a new garment has come to the end, there is no oldness unless has passed through the moments of the sequence. In permanent things also it is evident that there is a sequence. There are moreover two kinds of permanences, the absolutely unchanging permanence and the permanence in mutation. Of these two, the self's permanence is the absolutely unchanging, and the aspect's permanence is in mutation. A thing is permanent when its essence is not destroyed, while it is passing through mutations. Both of these two kinds have a permanence because the essential nature of them is not destroyed. Of these two, with regard to the external aspects of the aspects, the thinking substance and the others, for example, the sequence, having reached its end, is recognizable at the final limit of the mutation. With regard to permanent substances, the aspects, the end has not been reached. With regard to the absolutely unchanging permanent, the liberated selves grounded in themselves and in nothing else, the being in themselves is experienced, to be sure, as a sequence, yet it has not reached its end. Abstracted from the act of existence and is based upon words. Now has this round of rebirths, as it exists in the aspects, either in motion or in equilibrium, a final consummation of the sequence or not? This is incapable of answer. How then? A question capable of answer is this. Will everyone who is born die? Yes, sir. There is a question capable of alternative answers. Will everyone, after he has died, be born again? The skillful man upon whom discernment has dawned and whose craving has dwindled will not be born again, but any other will be born again. Likewise, in case this question should be raised, will the human race be more fortunate or not? A partial answer to this question is this. It will be more fortunate in comparison with animals. It will not be more fortunate in comparison with gods and sages. On the other hand, a question incapable of answer is this. Will this round of rebirths have an end, or will it be endless? In case there be a limitation, in either one of two ways, so that there be a consummation of the series of the round of rebirth for the good man, but not for any other, then there is no defect. Consequently, the only is that this question be analyzed. The last one. Guna tikara grama samapatao. Guna tikara grama samapatao. Number 1. I might not do Bhagavad Gita today. Mapparisa. I'll look at how long it is. Mappari. Guna tikara grama samap. Guna tikara grama samapatao. Kaivalya mukutam. Tat svarupamavathariyate. Tat svarupamavatha. Tat svarupamavatha pa. Tat svarupamava mava. Tat svarupamava. Tat svarupamavathariyate. Tat svarupamavatha mava. Tat svarupamavatha. Tat svarupamavatha mava. Very hard for me to say certain words. Tat svarupamava. Tat svarupamavathariyate. Purushol tashu niyana. Purushol tashu niyanam. Purushol tashu niyanam. Gunonam. Pratiprasavaha. Kaivalyam. Svarupa pratishtha. Va. Chitti shakatiriti. Iti Shri Patanjali Virachita Yoga Sutreshu Chaturthaha Kaivalya Padaha. And that ends the sutras themselves. The only thing left is the explanation or commentary. Guruta Poga Pavalkanam. Guruta Poga Pavalkanam. Purushol tashu nyanam. Purushol tashu nyanam. Yah pratiprasavaha. Karyakarana takama makanam. Karyakarana makanam. Number 2. Dimanam. Karyakarana manam. Gunonam. Tatakaivalyam. Svarupa pratishtha. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata purushasya. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata purushasya. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata purushasya. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata purushasya. One more. Bunai buddhati satatavana pi sambanan tata purushasya. Chitti shakatireva. Chitti shakatireva. Kevala. Tasyaha sada. Tathaiva sathanam. Kaivalyamiti. Okay. Kevala tasyaha sada tathaiva vasathanam kaivalyamiti. Kevala tasyaha Jiti Shakutireba Kevala Tasya Sada Tataiba Vasitanam Kaivaliyamiti. Okay. Sorry. I'm just repeating myself because I finished. Isolation is set to follow after the sequence of the task of the aspects has been completed. The nature of this is defined. Isolation is the inverse generation of the aspects, no longer provided with the purpose by the self, or it is the energy of intellect grounded in itself. When the aspects, whose essence is causes and effects, are inversely generated, now that experience and liberation have been accomplished, and now that a purpose is no longer provided by the self, this is isolation. The self's energy of thought becomes isolated, since it is grounded in itself and is not again related to the sattva of the thinking substance. Its continuance thus forevermore is isolation. Iti Shri Patanjale Samkhya Pravachane Yogashastrare Vyasapashuye Kaivalyapadashichatultaha. In the Patanjalan authoritative book on yoga, the exposition of the Samkhya, the book on isolation, the fourth, with comments by Vyasa. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna take a break and see how much. I don't want to do more than 10 minutes. If Bhagavad Gita is really, really short, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna if it's too long. Yeah, okay, I'm not gonna do Bhagavad Gita tonight. This is it, folks. I'm gonna chant in about 2 hours. Have a good day.